It is Sunday. Jay is frozen in the screen, but actually he's not online. He will be back shortly. He had to reset his computer, but it doesn't stop us from getting started. The halves don't wait. So I just figured I would get started. When he gets here, we will just add him to the show. We've got a bunch of games at the half already and some observations to make as well. There he goes. He'll be back in just a second. We've got the Browns 3.5 versus the Jets. I love that one. Love the Browns minus the 3.5. We got the Colts minus 2.5 against the Jaguars. We'll have to talk to Jay about that one. And then the Saints +2 versus the Bucks in a game where scoring has been limited. I say we just jump right on the Cleveland Browns right here. I think the Jets I don't know how they're even tied in this game. Smoke and mirrors, really. Got 7 games in action, and I would say 1, 2, 3 of them are tied, one within 3 points and one within 7 points. And we got a 17-pointer, a 14-pointer, and a 22-pointer in between. We all know that doesn't mean much in the NFL when it comes to these games, because we all know the back door is always wide open in the NFL if you're getting enough points. And the Dolphins-Ravens is one of these. The Ravens open the game with a kickoff return for a touchdown. The Dolphins strike back with a touchdown. But pretty sloppy game here for the Dolphins, and I think one that they would like to probably have it back. We got the Steelers now at halftime against the Patriots. Patriots kind of snagged one over the top against that sound is Jay. And there he is. Hey, Jay, we're already on. We're just talking to everyone about these games. The lines we have right now, Browns minus 3.5 versus the Jets. Jaguars +2.5 versus the Colts. And Saints +2 versus the Bucks. Any of those?
Let me see.
We've also got the Panthers -1 versus the Giants. I'm going to take the Giants on the money line, getting +105 on that.
I like the Giants as well to win that game.
Tie game at the half, 6-6 in that one.
Yeah, I like the Giants to win that one. What's the line in New Orleans, Tampa?
2. Tampa favored by 2. So basically, if you think the Bucks are going to win, you would take the Bucks. It's 3-0 is where the game is at.
I like New Orleans to win that game, to hold on and win it.
Yeah, they've been playing well. I think it's definitely one of those tight ones that we figured would probably end up being tight. Got the Steelers and the Patriots have now gone to the half, so we should expect that line shortly. It's 10-3 Patriots in a game which I'm telling you. So it's a pick 'em for the second half. The Patriots -115. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this one. I thought the Patriots touchdown, boy, it sure looked like the Steelers had the ball on that one, and the Patriots receiver ripped it out of the defender's hands and ran it for a touchdown. But
Yeah,
that game's
that
been
was
tight.
play.
Very, very tight. To me, the surprise here, is really the way the Ravens are handling the Dolphins here, kind of pushing them around pretty good. But it's 21-7. The Ravens had another touchdown that they could have had. They fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line going in, and the Dolphins haven't really stopped them. But as Big Al said this morning, boy, just when you think under. You're sort of looking at an over, and there's the Lions dropping a little pass right before the half here. Typical Lions fashion, up 22-0, and the Jaguars just spanking the Colts 17-0.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Colts right now. Oh man, what's their second half line?
The Colts on the second half is -2.5 for the Colts. The over-under is 20.5. The team total for the Colts is 11.5. I kind of like the Colts there in the second half.
I like the Colts too, but it's like I don't want to put another dollar on the damn Colts because you can't play a worse half in football than that. But But saying that, you gotta almost play better in the next half. Like you got to. Like, but Jacksonville is the place of horrors for Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts there. I
I'm
just
with
think that the
you.
way the Colts are. Last week we saw them absolutely terrible in the first half too, and they came back in the second half. So I think maybe the second half they'll play a little bit better. Well, I think one of the observations that we could clearly make is that Baker Mayfield is just a scrub. I mean, he is a scrub. We're watching that Giants Panthers game. Someone said, "I can't believe it's 6-6." Like, no, no, he's a scrub. I mean, he's just a nothing. Terrible, man. It's like he scrambles, and it's like someone comes near him, and he just turns it goes into like a little ball. He doesn't throw the ball away. He doesn't like stand in there and take the hit. He kind of just crumbles. That ain't gonna do it. Not gonna get it
Daniel
done.
Jones the same way though. They
Oh yeah, no, I
same way.
mean,
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm just saying that's
the
just the
Panthers
game that
had two
that is.
big. So the Panthers fumbled the opening kickoff. So the Giants get the ball here for the second half in this game. The Panthers have had two big fumbles in this game. The Dolphins have had some big interceptions in this game. And now the Panthers, they're just showing it. They're showing the replay. I was gonna say, I think they fumbled again. It's like
What's the Cleveland Jets line?
the Cleveland Jets line is 3.5. The Browns are favored. I don't know how the Jets are tied in this game, to be honest with you.
I don't like that hook though. I don't.
No, I love the Browns. That's my top play for the halftime.
For real, you like the Browns?
Oh yeah, that's my top play for the halftimes. Nick Chubb, they have not stopped him. I don't
No,
know how I don't know how it's tied. I just don't know how. I think the Browns went into like a soft prevent there right before the half, and the Jets just they left Flacco too much room.
I'm with you. Yeah, the Jets. That game, I've been watching Red Zone. This kind of been.
I don't watch that crap.
Yeah, I've been watching Red Zone. Just kind of watch all of them.
See, I like
But
defense, so it doesn't do it for me. Red zone.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They never say,
So
"Oh, what a great stop! Oh, we're gonna see a really good hit here." They never say it. Never happened. Well, Lions and Commanders going to the half 22-zip for the Lions in this one, and the Ravens hit a wide open receiver here, looking to get into. Oh man, they were looking to go into field goal range, but actually they might score a touchdown here. They got about 50 seconds left to go, and they're inside the 30. They score here. They put this one away because the Dolphins get the second half kickoff in this one. The Ravens ran the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. And the Dolphins would get the second half kick. If they could have done something that last drive, well, I mean, if the Saints own Brady, then what do the Jaguars do to the
they
Colts?
own it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like to. So yeah, I mean, let's see. Cleveland, New Orleans, New York, Giants. I like New England.
I like the Steelers in that one.
So we're going against each other in that one.
Yep.
And we both agree on Indy at 2.5. Like, come on now. Yep. So we got so far.
Yeah, I like
The-
the. Let me make sure I put that one in. Steelers. No, I did not put the Steelers in. All right, I got to put that one in then. I don't like this Dolphins second half though. That's for sure. I'm not gonna like them. And Colts and Jags ready to kick off, and so Saints and Tampa Bay have already kicked off as well. So we're just waiting really for two lines, and that's Detroit and that's Detroit against the Commanders, and then the Dolphins Ravens, which has 43 seconds left to go in the half. So the Steelers Patriots second half is at. It's Steelers plus a half, or the money line is plus 100, even money. I'm gonna
Not a
go.
bad place to be. Not a bad place to be.
I think the
I
game's gonna be closer than this.
I could, but in my head, I just see it really being this right here. Like
10-3.
maybe. Yeah, like that just
It's
be out
possible,
here.
but I think the Steelers are going to put some points on the board. I do. Looks like the Bucks are opening the second half, moving the ball down the field here. Mike Evans with a catch for a first down. So we're just waiting on a couple of lines here. The Lions line should be out, and there it is. It is the Lions +3 for the second half against the Commanders. If you have the Lions big in the game, like some of us do, well, then you're probably in pretty good shape. You could take the Commanders here -3. You could probably hit both halves. If you have the Lions at even money or -1, you've got an 18-point middle where you can hit both halves of the bet if the game lands within an 18-point differential.
I don't really like that game. I think I don't.
I have the Lions for the game, so I'm probably just going to stand pat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
I
think
can
I'm
I could.
good with my -1 for the game, and I think I'm good if I took the Commanders the second half minus the points. I think the Lions will, generally the Lions are strong finishers. Um, who was it this morning? Was it Jovan that said one team's going to get out to a big lead and the other team's going to come out in the second half and catch them? So I didn't know if he was meant the Lions or if he meant the Commanders, because normally it's been the Lions on the comeback. And the Jags, it's just a lot more of the same here to start the second half. The Colts just don't seem, they just look flat.
Which they seem to always do in Jacksonville, and I stuck my hand right in that shit today.
Lamar Jackson throws one into the end zone for the touchdown here, and the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead on Miami with just 29 seconds left to go in the half. I really like the Dolphins today too. I thought it was going to be a close game, but it is
I did
not.
too.
Payback time for Lamar as the Panthers have kicked off. The Giants on the offense takes over here at the 25 on the touchback. Ooh, the Colts just laying the shoulder into Etienne there. Etienne trying to get the corner, and 3 Colts waiting for him, just absolutely just decapitated him. But the Ravens now up 28-7. So the second biggest lead on the board is now the Ravens over the Dolphins with 29 seconds left to go in the half, and then the Dolphins have the ball to start the second half. Tom Brady surgically moving down the field. Miller with almost a one-handed catch. He dropped it. Brady's mad at him, as he always is. And the Jags just continue to move here. We're just waiting for the one line, the Dolphins line, and then we'll wrap it up. We got 5 games in the late slot today. I think, what do we have? 2 4:05 starts,
Yeah.
and then the others are 4:25.
Yep.
So the Rams and Falcons and the Niners, Seahawks. The Seahawks are plus 315 on that money line.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, man. Got to take that money line.
I can't believe these Colts, man.
$1,820 on the money line on the Seahawks pays $5,733. I'm in. I hate Trey Lance that much. That's where I'm going with that one. $5,733 plus my $1,820 back. That'll be nice. That's a good one.
Not a bad place to be, especially Seattle.
We have they talk about bankroll management. You have your regular bankroll, and then you have your Trey Lance bankroll, which is padded after last week's money line bomb on him, against him.
Yeah.
Just happened to be in Vegas for that. All right, the Dolphins, Ravens heading into the half. The Dolphins look like they're just going to take a knee and run out the clock here. The Browns are now on the field here against the Jets, and they've done basically the strategy that I have asked them to do, and that is hand the ball to Nick Chubb just about every single play. And when they do that, it works. It's 5 yards every single time. So the Colts just dropped an interception, and the Jags' drive has stalled out. They do have a good kicker here, so I expect they're going to kick this thing from 50 yards out or whatever. The Bucs bogging down a little here against the Saints, and it's going to be a key third down. This is while we wait for the Dolphins-Ravens line. Thanks, everyone that's joining us today. We appreciate it, except for this spammer that's in here leaving these comments. Generally, our viewers don't shop spam comments. That's like not where they do their shopping. They say, what do you want to get your wife for? What do you want to get your wife for her birthday? I'm not really sure. Why don't we go to Mitch and Jay's halftime and see like what someone spams the comments with, and we'll buy them that. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like our audience, right? I don't know.
Nah, not our audience.
I'll ask my wife. Hey, all right, what do you get me for my birthday? Whatever they spam the comments with. 3rd and 1 for the Browns here on the 29 3/4 yard line. They fall forward for the first down, and the Jags have to punt. There is what they end up doing. They were out around the 50-yard line. Now, the Buccaneers 4th and 8, and they're going to punt as well. So what looked like promising drives all bogging down, and the Patriots get the ball here to start the second half after the touchback. And just, a lot more of what we saw in the first half, just a run straight up the middle. Let's see that last line here with the Dolphins and the Ravens. I'm going to guess the Dolphins are going to be favored here for the second half. And it's the only game on the – oh, no, they're only showing Commanders-Lions.
I don't know. That's a tough line to put at right here, because it could really go either way.
The Dolphins-Ravens? I think the Dolphins will be -3 for the second half, or -5 or something.
I can see the Ravens pouring it on, but I can see the Dolphins at least.
So it's Dolphins -2.5, but the money line is -160 for the Dolphins second half.
28-7. Do the Dolphins get back in it at all?
I'm gonna say I'll take the Dolphins -2.5. That's where I'm at.
I'm gonna go with you, man. Even though there's Lamar Jackson and them are just pouring it on right now, I think Tua and that offense can start putting some points on the board.
Well, the Giants punted, and the Panthers now have the ball. So everyone that thinks the Panthers with the Giants' futile offense here has the shot. This is the time. Baker Mayfield, he is a scrub, throwing it over the middle, complete out to the inside the 40 of the Giants, right out of the gate. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you tonight for Sunday Night Football.